rock beat, and they seem to be able to identify with that. So it generally closes out a set, and it's very effective as a set closer, I think. How the Weenie was originally composed in 1986. It was composed for a Halloween concert, and we liked it so much that we kept it in the book. You know, it's a very free piece. It's played from only a lead sheet. It's really not even an arrangement. I mean, it's mostly played in unison. But it's very flexible. It can be changed each time we play it, and that's why we like it. Ballads. Let's see. Well, there's a song called "Man with a Prawn," which you may remember. That piece is written in kind of a Miles Davis mode. It has a muted trumpet with a lot of background there, and that is one of my favorite ballads, I think, of the current group. Although there's another one I like too. It's called 2MH, which I played today, and that seems to me to have a lot of feeling in it too. The suites, most interesting. They were done for a record, which of course hasn't come out. It was called "Flying Down to Salzburg." And I did three suites. The suite dedicated to Fred Astaire, which is called simply Fred, and then there's one called the Surreal Sound of Music, which we play a lot, and then the third one is the Artie Shaw suite called Time Is All You've Got, which is my impression of a documentary made by Artie Shaw by the same name. The suites show the NRG ensemble in its full range of color, I think. I mean, all the instruments are used, everything. Fred is Fred's a reading piece. I mean, you have to read it. You have to play it approximately the same way every time because it demands that because of the extra performers involved. Oh, why did it there? I was asked to do it by the person who got us on the jazz festival, John Litweiler. I mean, that was one of the prerequisites. He asked to hear that particular piece. I thought it went over very poorly with the crowd, but it went over great with the critics. And so that caused a big headlines in the paper, which we need, which we want more than the crowd, because the crowd at Chicago's Jazz Festival is mainly composed of bums wandering in off the street, who don't know where else they should go, so they come there because it's free. So, and by the way, while I'm on that subject, I think that's one of the big mistakes that Chicago makes. I mean, they should charge something and put on a more lavish festival and give the bands more time. They don't have enough time to play. In my trip to Vancouver, I saw how festivals should be done. We got four full concerts there, which is the way I think most people do festivals. Oh, I prefer live. To me, there's nothing like a crowd. I enjoy a crowd. I mean, a recording's fine, but a crowd gets me going. You know?
What do you mean going?
It makes me feel like playing.
I've seen you run around and play. What about that?
Sometimes I feel like doing that. And if I do, I do it. I run around. You know, I play wild and free. Run around, hit people with my horn. Everything.
Things like the new Rage piece you guys did last week, which I know
Yes.
was Steve's.
Did you find that funny?
I love that.
Oh, there
piece.
I think it's an improvement over Scratch.
That was hilarious.
He seems to be saying the same thing in as Scratch.
I know he loves this theme, this theme of playing our kind of music and people being horrified by it. I mean, he loves that thing. And so, I mean, most of it, his so-called humorous compositions are based on that, you know. I'm no stranger to doing vocals. I've been doing them all my life. I should probably do more of them, but nobody writes me any material. You know, I want more vocal material in the book, I'm very much enraptured with the rap things. The kids at school. I'm a teacher in various high schools throughout Chicago, and they have turned me on to the rapping, and I seem to take to that, and I enjoy listening to it and doing it. So I'm going to incorporate more of that into our repertoire.
On that last week when you played Lower Links and you did the rap tune, was that spontaneous rapping or was
No, it was a piece called Demon. I'm a demon looking for a lot of trouble. When you see me coming, better run the double. I ain't got horns or a long red tail, but I'm looking for a soul to take with me to hell. And so on.
There seems to be a persona you have, Hal, Hell, things like that. And people write songs for that. Kurt Bly wrote for him.
Yeah, I do project, I think, a personality. I mean, they all know me pretty well. And they know that I'm not generally a hard person to play with or work for. And I give them as much freedom as I possibly can. I mean, I don't give a lot of directions on the stand. I expect them to hear me, and I expect them to follow me. You know, if they don't, then I give them hell. But if they follow me, and they generally do, then that's fine. Brian's compositions were all done quite a while ago. I mean, they're very valid pieces. I like them. They can be easily changed to our new way of playing. I think they were originally intended to be rock and roll. So there's a lot there to enjoy. But the thing that bothers me about Brian is he hasn't written anything in the last 5 years. So I'm hoping that he will get back to his writing. Now, the same holds true with Mars. All the pieces I have in the book by him were written 10 years ago. So, I mean, there's nothing really new by either of those people in the book now, and that's what I would like to encourage both of them to do. I would like to hear what they would write now. You know, I enjoy what they've done in the past, but I would like to see what they're doing right now. I like the trend that the NRG ensemble is taking. I like the idea of playing more dance type rhythms with our music. I don't want to do that exclusively, but I do think that we can do more of that because people seem to really like that. And the playing style is not that much different. I mean, it's just playing with a beat or a feeling of a beat. It isn't bad. I mean, yeah, I don't object to that. I think that's a good idea. Idea. I do think though that these people who attempt to interject free playing into regular songs are making a mistake because I think that they should write their own music and try to do something originally original compositionally, you know, in terms of the actual composition of the piece, rather than attempting to interject free playing into standard songs. I don't like these. I don't like these groups around town playing bebop still, man. Like all these people at the Green Mill or whatever it is, and these people that are playing all these joints, playing music that's really dead, man. I mean, no one should be playing that anymore. I mean, Miles isn't playing it. I mean, why? What are these people doing? Why are they still playing music that even its originator won't play? You know why? I don't understand it. I have two favorite bands, and they both begin with A. Albert Eiler and Artie Shaw. Strangely enough, I mean they are